This is the box they come in. Got user's manual, the unit itself, the battery, clip goes on the back for your belt, the charger, aerial, wrist strap. Now you've got to slide the battery pack onto the back there, screw the aerial in there. And to apply the belt clip, you've got to unscrew these screws to put them through those holes there. And then you put the wrist strap through that little hole at the top there as well. Here are the charging docks. You can see the light's green at the front there, and then when you put the walkie in there, it goes red, and I assume that's going to go green once they're fully charged. Now the chargers just have a USB cable, so you can either get a plug adapter for it or plug them into your computer to charge up. That's no problem for me, because I mean these things are pretty universal now. If anything, it's probably handier they have this rather than coming with a specific plug for any country. It says in the instruction manual here that the battery won't reach full charge capacity until about the third time that you charge it up, either after it discharging. It also says that it'll take about 3 hours to charge up. Should have about 8 hours use time when it's fully charged.
Hello.
Right, you got it turned on?
I have. Yeah.
Right, so can you hear me through it now?
I can hear you. No,
right.
I can't hear you.
Oh shit. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Right, I was pressing the wrong button. I was pressing the earphone bit. Right, I was cycling like a mile or so down the track, and then you'll hear me. So keep it turned on and keep it on channel 1. Right.
I will do.
Okay, there.
Bye bye.
Right, I've cycled about a mile or whatever down the track, so let's see if she can still hear me. Alright, Sarah, can you hear me now? Over?
Yes, I can hear you. Over.
Alright, it's still pretty clear as well, and it sounds pretty clear. Oh, over.
Yeah, I can hear you pretty well. Over.
And that's through loads of trees and that as well, and that big dip and hill that I went over. Over.
Would you think, how far away are you? Are you about a mile or over?
Yeah, I think I'm about a mile now. Over.
Come back and get me then. Over.
No, why don't you just cycle to me, because we're going to keep going down the track anyway to the river. Over.
Okay, fine. I will start cycling and I will see you in a minute. I mean, I might keep talking to you. Over.
Alright, I'll see you in a bit. Over and out. Alright, while I'm waiting for her, I'll show you the rest of the features on this, because there's also, as well as the radio, there's 14, 15 different channels. So every time you change the channel using the middle button here,
3, 1.
it'll tell you which channel you're using.
Know the way. Over.
Sorry, what? Over?
I hope I know the way and I don't get lost. Over. I'm now coming.
Yeah, you just got to follow the track straight pretty much, and there's that big dip, you know. Over.
Okay, you better film me when I'm coming down. Over.
Yeah, right, I'll be ready. Over and out. Right, if you press the middle button here, sorry, you twist this knob. This knob here turns it on and off, basically. And there's the volume.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And you just keep going through it and it will tell you
5,
what channel.
12, 16, 9, 1.
And then if you press the bottom orange button, it turns on a little flashlight on the top, which doesn't look too bright there, but it's a train going by. But I'll have to test this out in the dark for you guys. Sorry, it's not very focused there. Just doing this on the fly, really. There we go. But there's a little light there, which I guess could be handy, and it flashes as well. Then turn it off. Just for like seeing if there's any transmissions or anything coming through. And then on the side here you can put a speaker and a microphone in. You can plug it in to put an earpiece on if you want to talk through that, to be a bit more sort of quiet and covert. So it's a pretty good little radio. Sorry if it was a bit dark when I was talking about the walkie then, but it's kind of sun setting now, so it's getting a bit dark out here. It's kind of hard to get a decent light level. But it's really beautiful at the minute. The leaves are all falling from the trees. I love this time of year. Like come January, I just find it miserable, but when the leaves are still half on the trees, half off, and they're all kind of fresh on the ground and orange and yellows, it just looks gorgeous. You get beautiful light levels in kind of October, November, autumn time as well. Beautiful sunsets of all the pinks and the oranges and the purples in the sky. Fantastic time of year. Just waiting for her to come around the corner sometime. Here she comes. Hello. But the gear's funny on that, it's the amount of clicking noise. So that's the flashlight on. It's not too bad. Not amazing or anything, but lights up well enough to see what you're doing. If I press the button again, so the flashing. Right, I'm about 3 miles from home now. I've just driven away and tried this and it didn't work. But I mean, it's literally, there's a whole town in between home and here, so a lot of buildings and that, so maybe that's why. But I mean, it does say they only work up to a range of 2 miles anyway, but I just thought I'd give 3 miles a try. But yeah, 3 miles is too much for it. But you know, a mile or two seems fine, especially in the forestry and that. I think having a town in between, you're going to get a lot more interference with the buildings getting in the way. Sorry it was only a quick one, but I just thought I'd give you a look at these Baofeng BF-888S, I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that right, Baofeng BF-888S Walkie Talkies. Work pretty well, and I mean, I got these for like £16 for the pair. You can get these really cheap on eBay. So if you're looking for some cheap, but you know, reasonably decent walkie talkies, these are pretty good. Thanks for watching, and hopefully catch you again soon.